Fifth Hope here, coming at you with the Gravekeeper deck profile. Yeah, let's just get right down into it. I'll explain as I go along. 3 Descendant. Descendant just tributes Gravekeepers to blow shit up. He's really good. I play the Descendant Recruiter build, which focuses on him destroying shit. It's just right now these were the original Injectors. This was Dragonfly, and everything else in the deck was Hornet. So 3 Spy, because Spy just hits 25 with Necro Valley, 2,000 defense without Necro Valley, special summons any Gravekeeper except Commandant, because Commandant has 16 attack. The only Gravekeepers you play are the good ones that you don't have to tribute for. Fuck Visionary, fuck Chief. You don't need them, they suck. You play 3 Commandant, because Commandant just, he lets you thin your deck out. Ditch him for a Necro Valley. He hits 21 with Necro Valley, get past T-King. This deck gets hurt by T-King. T-King just, he sits on the field and you cry because all of your plays can't be made. 2 Assailant. I would play 1. I would take 1 out for Royal Tribute, but I only have 1 Royal Tribute. It's just Assailant with Necro Valley, hits 2,000. You can attack, make them change their battle positions to defense, and kill it. My opponent, first turn last week, summoned Zenmaiho. I played Necro Valley, summoned this, attack, make it change to defense, kill it, and he got mad and he scooped. Just Assailant's really good. He's probably my second favorite. My first favorite is obviously Descendant, because he's just like, let's fuck shit up. You do play 3 Recruiter. This Electric Virus is a Recruiter. I can't find anyone at my locals who has Recruiter, and my friend said he had like 5 Recruiters, but he only had 2, and you know, that kind of made me cry, but it's fine. Oh yeah, when he's sent to the graveyard from my field, I get 1 Gravekeeper with 15 or less. He searches out for Assailant, for Commandant, and he searches out for Descendant. He can't search out for Spy or Guard, which is not that bad. It's only 4 monsters he can't search out for. Guard, he's an extra Compulse, 24 with Necro Valley. Just overall, I think he's pretty good. I do play Compulse too, because this, like, opponent attack, flip, Sunlog, get back to that extra deck. My opponent is like, what just happened? It's pretty funny because I can't negate him. Staples, you play Dark Hole, Mind Control, Book, and Allure. It's just staple-wise Allure because they're all darks. Book, because, like, if my opponent attacks my Spy, I'll get my special summons on my turn. I'll draw Book of Moon my Spy, flip it again, and get shit. But on Mind Control, and I can use my opponent's monster to go into, like, Leviathan, Leviair, Utopia. It's just really good. And then Dark Hole, because Dark Hole gets rid of a lot of stuff, a lot of problems. This deck doesn't really get past high attack monsters, depending on what the monster is, and it all depends. Mystic. I don't play heavy. I play 3 MST. 3 MST is really needed because I don't like back row, and most of the time I can only destroy 1 or 2 cards on the field with Descendant. It's just, MST just gets rid of my problems. I hit Mirror Force, Warnings, the 1 Judgment. 3 Necro Valley. This would come hollow if my friend would give me his hollow ones, but he is gay and he doesn't want to. Necro Valley gives them all 500 attack and defense, and cards in other players' graveyards can't be touched except by their own effects, and they can't remove. So you can't remove, I don't think you can remove Necrogardener, because cards can't be removed. They can be touched by their own effects to get them out of the graveyard. That's basically it. Just stops Chaos, it stops Fabled, Dark Worlds, Injectors. I don't know, it's just, I'm pretty sure this is the first anti-meta deck that ever came out, was Gravekeepers. But, yeah. 2 Stelly, Gravekeeper Stelly. This card, if you read the text, you can make out it says fuck Necro Valley. Right here. You just add 2 to your hand. It says, forget about Necro Valley. Basically, it just says, add 2 Gravekeeper monsters from your graveyard to your hand. Necro Valley, or this card isn't affected by Necro Valley. Wow. This is really good. 3 duality. I do get some dead hands, and then part of duality just makes it better. But really, I just use duality to add consistency. I can add the road tribute to my hand, and I can just make my opponent cry when I activate it, and he has no monsters left. I don't know, it's really good. 1 road tribute, it gets rid of all the cards, all the monsters in both players' hands. But since you run Stella, you get to add yours back. Your opponent probably doesn't run anything that does that. I would play 2, but I only have 1. It wasn't printed in the starter deck. I cry every day. I don't draw this, because it would help me so much. Wonder Wands. This ulti, this ultra, I need to get either an ulti or another ultra before I get accused for stacking at my locals, because I've been called out for stacking. This gives the spellcasters 500 attack, and you can send this and the spellcaster you control to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. So initially, it's only a +2. You equip it to Recruiter, send Recruiter on this. You get to draw. You get your search, then you get to draw 2. But it's only +2 because you just lost your monster that has 22 with Necro Valley on the field. Traps. 2 Torrential need another common or a rare. Torrential just stops everything. I play Sams at locals all the time. I always draw 2 of these first hand. I don't know why. It's just hilarious because for his first 2 turns, he can't do anything, because as soon as you stop Samurai's first initial summon, they can't do anything. And they don't play Monster Reborn because they swarm too much. So, yeah. I would play 2, but I'm loaning some Compulse out to some friends right now. But, this and Guard is just, that's 3 Compulse. Compulse just sends back monsters I can't get over. Like, I can game people off of Gores, or not Gores, I'll send something back, and, I flipped this Insector guy's Spirit Reaper and just kept attacking it with everything, and I made him lose, because every turn he couldn't get past Assailant or get rid of him, because he just changes every battle position you want. It's just really good. Next, we do play the Solemn Brigade. This deck doesn't do a lot. It tries to take control of the field. Warning and Judgment stop the summons. You stop their plays. It's just really good. And then I would play 2 Dimensional Prison, but I don't have Ultra. Then I will only play the Ultra version, because that version is so nice. 1 Mirror Force. This is really nice, and I picked it up from locals last week. I'm only playing it because it's Ultra, and for some reason no one's been able to MST or hit it with Hornet. They've only Heavy Stormed and hit like this, a Warning, and a Mystic. That's basically it. But, yeah, that's 40 cards in the deck to get to extra deck. I don't have very many extra deck because I don't feel like I need to. 1 Utopia. Utopia is just Utopia, and I can go into him easily, and he does kind of stall the field out for a bit. Utopia Array. I learned you can use this effect as many times as you want. So, I'll attack, detach all 3, and deal my opponent 4 grand. I think it's 4 grand. I'm bad at math, but it's just good. Leviathan, just random times I can make Leviathan when I'm mind control and I have I basically have a dead Recruiter on the field, and I don't have any more targets. I'll just mind control and make that. It's just really good. And then Leviar the Sea Dragon. I think I'm gonna try and get a Logia just for the fuck of it, because there are Rabbit players at my locals. Aside 3 Sabersaurus and 3 Cobbled thingies, and I'll just make this, special the Rabbit, banish it, special 2 dinos, and then go into Logia, and I'm gonna lull all over them, because that'd be really hilarious. Yeah, it was a Gravekeeper deck profile. Tell me if you guys like it. I'm sorry about the videos being really long and that I haven't uploaded things in like maybe 3 weeks, I think. I've just been kind of busy. Comment, rate, subscribe. We love you guys. We need you to to give us the extra edge we need to keep making videos, the extra push. Tell me if you guys like me explaining everything. I know the videos are lengthy. I'm sorry about that. But I just feel like I need to talk. We are the Fifth Hope, going out.